Mm-hmm.
I found native speaker in my city, and I'm very happy. And
Okay.
we will start the last week, I think. The next week.
Okay. Do you think you are really ready for a native speaker? That your level is so high?
No, my level is very low because,
Mm-hmm.
as I already said you, that I studied Spanish 3 weeks, but I improve it every time, and I really need to speak with native speakers right now because I would like to start speak um, as mm, as
As
early,
soon as possible.
yes, as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's great. So where is this person from? Which place exactly?
Which from Spain. He's from Spain, but I don't remember which city actually.
Mhm.
And I'm very happy that he's from Spain because of pronunciation. I like Spanish pronunciation, and I think that it's very important where from. Uh, yes, where is from the native speaker, which
Mm-hmm.
part of or Latin America and or Spain or Cuba.
Yes. Do you know that there are four variants of Spanish language? Do you know about that?
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So we have a new person. Camila, can you hear us? Can you? We don't hear you. Can you do something with the volume? We don't hear you. You're very, very low voice. So you should just put it up a little bit. It's the same. So try to do something, yes, because we want to hear you. Mm-hmm. Maybe something is with your microphone.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, now it's a little bit better. Okay, so we have never seen you. You are the first time here, so tell us a few words about yourself.
I must talk about myself.
Yes.
I'm Camilla.
Mm-hmm.
I'm mother to sons,
Mm-hmm.
mother to sons, and I'm a housewife. I
Mm-hmm.
don't work, but I have many things when I do at home. For example, I work out
Mm-hmm.
home, and I learn English every day. For example, now I read a book about Coco Chanel.
Oh.
Yes, it's very interesting. Um, I read and I listen to audio
Mm-hmm.
book.
Okay, so is it in English? I mean the
Yes,
book.
yes,
Oh, it's in English. Very good.
yes.
So is it difficult for you to understand?
Um, something yes, something no. It depends. No. Uh, if I know this word, this word.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see. Tell me, please, are you a student of our school? I mean, Skyeng School.
Yes, I was your student.
Okay, so
Student.
Did you have a Russian teacher or a native speaker?
No, it was Ukrainian teacher. It was Ukrainian teacher, and she helped me. Very much, very much.
Okay, so you didn't tell us where you are from. Where are you from?
I'm from Makhachkala.
Okay, I see. So nice to meet you, and I'm very glad to see you here tonight with me. Anatoly, can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Okay, so hello. So how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, thank you so much. So what's new with you?
Nothing new, special news. Usual.
How is your work?
Work is going good. We have done today the first stage of our financial report, and on Monday we are preparing for the second stage, etc.
I see. Is everything okay with your family?
Yes, thank you. That's okay.
Okay, very good. As you know, today we are going to speak about social networks of different type, and I guess you will tell me a lot of interesting stories, because nowadays many people are crazy about them. Some of us can't live without entering them again and again every single moment. So, first of all, I would like to know what you understand when you hear this phrase, social networks. Julie, can you start, please?
Social network, it's very easy. And I would like to notice that it's up-to-date problem, or not problem, up-to-date topic, I think. Because the overwhelming majority of people now spend their lives in social networks.
So, but what is it exactly? Just imagine that I am crazy and I don't know what it is. So try to explain.
It's the easiest way to keep in touch with people.
But again, I don't understand. Is it a program? Is it a book? Is it kind of music?
It's I don't know, application. No, sites, different sites. When you can speak with different people from all over the world, and to be keep in touch with your friends, family.
Okay.
Do you understand now?
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much. Kamila, tell me please, do you often use social networks? And what do you think? Is it a good idea, or maybe it's very, very bad?
Yes, I use it, but I think that it takes many time. Don't control it. I guess it's a nice idea because you can.
Kamila, we don't hear you. Can you hear us? Something happened, right? Kamila?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can.
Actually, it depends on person, because some people it's used for useful things, but I'm sorry, I speak English not well.
But it's okay, okay, come on, everybody has a chance here. That's why we're here to speak. Don't worry.
Okay. but some people
something is not okay with your connection, or maybe with the microphone, because the sound is very bad. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you very well, but I don't know.
Yeah, now it's better. Can you continue your idea?
I told that some people use connection. Not very well, because they spend time, they spend their
Don't worry, if you forget the word, ask me, I will help you.
Okay, them time not good. And but as me, in general, I buy something for me and my family and my children.
That's it? Okay. Thank you for your opinion anyway. Don't be shy. So try to talk. Okay? Only when we talk, we can learn something. Don't worry. It's okay. Anatoly, what about you? I guess you are a very experienced user of any kind of computer and social programs.
Yes, I liked this deal after it appeared in internet, and I use for social networking Facebook, now Google Plus. Before that, and sometimes not so often, Second Life, and we can find some other not so widely spread services for social networking.
So if you use them quite a lot, or maybe you used them before, do you think it's a good idea in general?
I think no.
Online in such way?
No. If it is overwhelming our real life, it is not good, I think, for every case. I met in, for example, in Second Life, people who are ill, and they explained that using a virtual world for them, it is good for them. They follow this strategy using a definite aim to be involved in society, because other ways they can't use other ways for that.
What kind of illness do you mean? Not mentally ill.
Yes. Once I met a woman with progressing mental ills, and other I met a person who had difficulties in physical way, or I don't know, and they explained why they use social networking as a good way for communication. But it is, I mentioned these cases because, as I mentioned before, it is not good for people use it more often than it needs.
Okay, I see. Anyway, you mentioned some disadvantages or minuses. Now I want us to start with plus. I guess there are some good sides of social networking. Julie, can you tell me some examples? How can we use it for good?
As for me, to use social network, it's very significant. It's extremely significant because I have a lot of friends from different countries, and we should to keep in touch, of course. And frankly speaking, I think that pluses are more than minuses in using social networks. And of course, yes, that's all. That's it. I think that the main plus is that we can speak with different people, and as I already said, that we can keep in touch every time with your friends from other countries.
I see. Thank you, Camila. What pluses you see in social networks? Sorry?
Can you repeat your question?
We talk about social networks, and I want you to tell me what pluses you see in it. Pluses. What is good about social networks?
Yes, there are pluses. For example, if some people can give adventure and in such a way they have many customers.
Many what? Many what? Sorry?
Customers.
Customers.
Customers. And as me, I find I see. I would say I. Возможности как.
Possibilities.
I see many possibilities for me because I always every day I would say I learn in networks. For example, I was out on network internet, and I learn English on the internet, and I find different very interesting books and in general I find all
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Something is not okay because we hear you so badly. I don't know what to do. Okay, but anyway, stay with us. Thank you very much for your opinion. Anatoly, you mentioned some disadvantages. I would like you to mention advantages as well.
Okay, let me explain you using the possibility of social networking. you can click on my screen, on my avatar, and I tune on screen sharing.
Okay.
This is my Facebook channel. What I can use here? First of all, I can look to the links, pictures, etc. Which posted of my virtual friends. And second, I can subscribe to some magazines, like you can see Foreign Policy, Time, etc. It is Leslie we studied in previous school, and CNN, etc., etc. Also, I can communicate with people who I know. For example, after for example my walking this Sunday to the Kolomenskoye, Park Kolomenskoye in Moscow. You can see I posted picture, and how many? 5 people put a like, and it endorsed me. I like to share somebody somehow. It is also often happened when they comment about picture. This is a view from Kolomenskoye. The second social networking, Google Plus. I did so many subscription here that it is very easy to lost in number of posts here. It is different way. Here I can communicate similar like in Facebook, but also we have possibility here to use chat. You can see now we are in chat, and previous possibility for chatting also is available. And last, which I use now, it is some picture from Second Life, from virtual world. I posted this photo a few months, 6 months ago. For example, last photo, I because I haven't used this last time this service. It is also from the school. It is not exactly school. It is activity like we have now, but we are in Second Life. Here is my avatar. You can see here, and one teacher and a few people participated in this event. They discussed and from around the world, and we can look to other pictures from the school, from the interesting places, etc. That's
it. Thank you very much for such a detailed story and for such a detailed explanation. I really appreciate that. My next question to you will be the following. I want you to tell me about the social networks you use, and especially tell me about the ones you enjoy most of all. Julie.
Okay. I use a lot of social networks. I'm really crazy about social networks. My favorite is WhatsApp. Because it doesn't waste a lot of time. For example, such as Facebook, Contacte, etc. Because in WhatsApp we have no music, we have no news, we have no different different groups. It's just communication, and that's it. And I really like it. And the last one, what I really like, is Interpulse. Do you know this social network?
Can you repeat it again, the name?
Interpulse.
No, I don't know. No? Tell me.
It's a social network when people from other countries can study different languages which they're interested. For example, I'm Russian. I can teach you Russian, but for example, you're Spanish and you can teach me Spanish. Oh. And I found in this social network a lot of interesting people and we always keep in touch. We always speak in Skype. And one of my favorite one is a private social network, EF. Maybe you know this company, EF School.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, my last time I went in Manchester with EF School, and we have our private social network, and in this social network I can speak with my friends, which I found when I spent my time in Manchester.
Okay, I see. Can you please type of the previous network you mentioned,
Okay.
the new one?
No problem.
In our chat. Okay, thank you. Just for our information. Thank you so much. Камилла, what about you? What social networks do you use? Камилла?
Do you hear me?
Yes, yes.
I use Instagram, if you know.
Sure.
Because I like beautiful, and I can look. I can look it, and I can see it, and you mean social networks?
Социальные сети. Социальные сети.
You mean Instagram, contact, not?
Yes. This is what we are talking about today.
Facebook, for example. Yes.
Yes, exactly.
And I use also I use contact. And I use Julia.
Sorry, what did you say?
I used such Julia as Julia site polyglot, where I communicated with people who wanted to learn Russian, and we studied each other. For example, it was a French woman. We communicated with her approximately 2 days in a week, and it helped me very much. And also I used Facebook because I have many friends. And I like Skype.
But actually, Skype is not a social network. It's just yes. So it's a different one. This is it.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
Okay. I see. Thank you. Anatolий, share with us what's the best social network you have ever found.
I described my preferences. Maybe in that round I could share with you not exactly my favorite ways for communication, but I found that it could be interesting for you. The first one, it is a possibility of Verblin. Verblin, it is a school which where I study now, online school, but they have also free section, community, and you can see here we can join to practice group, and I can create my own practice group for speaking. And usually people who visit in that groups, they are there with definite aim, goal to speak in foreign language. It is very interesting, very useful, and we don't need money for it. And the second could be interesting, maybe this possibility. You can see in Google Plus we can type this word Hangouts post, and we can join to Hangout, which is open, which were created by a few minutes ago for the time when I prepared, and for now 3 new Hangouts appeared here. This 1 minute to 3 Hangouts last minute, etc. And but I found it could be interesting for people who are going to cope with problems with communication, because we need to randomly be involved in conversation, and or we can create our own hangout and make it open for everyone on air. And how it is possible for you, for ours to hold conversation. And that's two interesting ways.
Okay, I see. My next question to you is, do you find social networks being dangerous, really?
Yes, of course. Well, I think that it's dangerous, especially we have a lot of examples. We can see a lot of examples when different people, which have not very good intentions, speak with children, for example. They yes, as the lady said, it's not good, and also social networks. As I already said, that it's very easy way to communicate, and it's not a secret that a lot of, for example, terrorists, a lot of social disease happen because people speaking different. No, just do you see my point?
Yes, I understand you.
Yes. I would like to clarify my point. That's sorry. As I already said, that social network became our life more easy to communicate, and it's very easy to different people who would like to do something bad, to speak each other, to negotiate about each other. Yeah, sometimes social networks are very dangerous, and as I already said about parrots, which try to communicate with children. For example, I think that parents should pay attention, very strong attention, about their children, about why and which kind of social networks their children use. Yes, I think that they should to control it very with attention.
With attention. Okay, I see your point. Thank you so much. Kamila, can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes, you can. So, what do you think? Why social networks can be dangerous?
I guess it can be dangerous for teenagers.
Mm-hmm. Kamila?
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, now we can.
They can communicate with bad people because teenagers very much very trust for people. The networks can include not good information which can be dangerous for them and
Kamila?
I
Julie, can you hear me?
yes,
Julie?
I hear you.
You hear me? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, does everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Anatoly?
Yes, we can hear
Anatoly?
you. We can hear you.
Anatoly, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
No?
Yeah.
Yes,
Can you
you
hear?
can. So, thanks God. Something happened with the connection. Kamila, can you hear me?
Yes.
No, Anatoly, I know that you can. Yes. Kamila, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes? Okay, so continue.
And I think social networks may be dangerous for our health, and our eyes, because we can spend many time before laptop, and we don't notice time. We don't notice time, and I it's about me that my eyes if I spend many time before in front перед ноутбуком как
In front of.
in front of laptop, my eyes can be red and hurt.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Anatoly, for you, I have a different. Tell us, please, how much time do you usually use social networks? I mean, during the day. Anatoly.
Only for the classes mostly.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me? No?
No?
Oh, uh, I need to change my internet channel. Can you hear me?
Okay. So, yes, yes, we can. How much time it is in total?
Exactly for social networking,
Yes, yes, can.
very little. Only for
We can
studying
know.
English.
Julie, can you hear me?
Yes, very well.
So something happened again. I'm so sorry. Julie, what about you? How much time do you spend on social networks?
To be honest, I don't know, but
So,
it takes a lot
I
of
guess
time.
you live there, right?
Yes, yes, I know that it's bad, and oh, this summer I decided to delete all types of social network. No, if I'm not mistaken, I left only one WhatsApp.
Okay.
But in September, I um, I tried to live without social networks again, but it's impossible because my year at university is had started, and I really need to use social networks for communication with my friends from my university. And also, I found a lot of friends from different countries, and I decided to make a page on Facebook, of course. And now I always text with my friends. Yes. And
Okay.
the last one, what I downloaded, which kind of social network it was, Snapchat. Do you know Snapchat?
No, no. So many new social networks, you mean?
Yes, Snapchat. It's a social network for sharing photos and videos. But photos and videos, your partner can see only 10 seconds, no more. And after that, videos or photos will be deleted.
So what's the purpose of this social network?
I don't know, it's just for fun. It's very funny to send different videos and different photos for your friends, different funny photos.
Okay, okay, I see. I get your point. Camila,
Yes,
can you hear me?
yes, I can.
So what about you? How much time do you spend on social networks?
As for social networks, I spend not many time because I haven't time to spend there because I have little children and I haven't time to communicate with my friends. But I spend I watch many different video which need which need which I need. Uh, but I often I use WhatsApp
Okay.
because I communicate with my sister from
Germany.
Germany. And it's very comfortable for us, and it's cheap. Yes?
It's cheap. Yes. Yes.
Cheap. I mean that
Yes.
tax, then tax. It's a month.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I try to spend a little bit time in social
Mm-hmm.
networks because I control myself because it takes many time.
Mm-hmm.
But I have many things to do. That's it.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Anatoly, can you hear us?
Yes, and can you hear me?
Yes, we can finally. Oh, I have a different question. Yes, yes, we do.
Okay.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, great. Tell me, please, do you try to find any famous people on social networks? And do you try to see their videos and photos, try to read the comments? Do you?
Yes, I am not sure that I understood question, the first part of the question.
So I ask you about famous people and your preferences on social networks. Do you try to find any famous people? For example, our Mr. President. I know that he has a Twitter or something, and people like to read. Maybe it's not he who writes all these posts, but anyway.
Okay, understood. My answer is no, but there is one exception. I read in English biography of Bill Clinton. It is the book which consists more than 10,000 pages.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I made like in his page in Facebook, and his daughter Chelsea, and Facebook delivers me information about last events from them live. But I'm not fan of them. But after I read this book, I read this book more than 1 year, because it as I mentioned, it consists more than 10,000 pages, and I it seemed for me that I know that people, because he described his youngest years, and how he educated, don't know better word, his daughter, for example, etc. And maybe this only one exception.
I see. Thank you for your opinion. Julie, I guess you follow some celebrities and famous people.
Of course.
Who
For
are
example,
they? Can you tell us?
for example, in Instagram, I follow Lady Gaga, and I really like her Instagram. And the last one, famous, is actor from TV show The Walking Dead, Norman Reedus, and I really like him. And in Facebook, my favorite page is page of Luca Lamparello. He is, do you know who is it?
No, I have no idea. Tell me.
He's very famous polyglot. If I'm not mistaken, he speaks 9 foreign languages. And I really like his posts. I really like his page, and he writes a lot of interesting information about how can you improve your listening skills, your speaking skills, etc. And yes, he is my favorite one.
Okay, is he really cute? Because your smile tells me about that. No?
Of course, he's Italian, of course.
Yeah, of course, I see. Tell me, please, what are your reasons? Why do you follow these people? Why do you want to see some pieces of their private life?
As for me, I like Lady Gaga. I'm not crazy fan of Lady Gaga, but I really like her physical appearance, how she changes all the time, and about actor from The Walking Dead. I follow him because it's very interesting to me how when will the last season, and he always posts in his Instagram some information about The Walking Dead, the show, and about this polyglot. I like his page, as I already said, because he posts a lot of interesting information. How can I improve my my language skills?
Okay.
But I'm not crazy about their private life.
Okay, I see. I get your point. Do you want to find somebody else you are interested in?
Frankly speaking, I don't remember right now.
No, maybe you want to find somebody. Maybe you don't have any information now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you hear me? Julie, something happened. Camila, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you can. What about you? Do you read about any famous celebrities on social networks?
Yes, of course.
Who are these people?
They are successful women because they вдохновляют.
I'm sorry?
Вдохновляют, как будет?
Вдохновляют? Encourage.
Encourage. For example, if Kenya Sobchak, Heidi Klum, and Mary Kay, Coco Chanel, and it's other women. I like to read about them. And I like to look at them, and I like how can they how can get them success. That it was hard. It was hard to for them, but then they didn't stop and continue. And as a result, they got their success. And I
I'm sorry?
Восхищаюсь.
Восхищаюсь, admire.
Admire. I admire for them, and I admire for them, and I learn for them. Yes. Я учусь у них. I learn for them.
I learn from them.
From them. I learn from them. Yes.
Okay, I see. Thank you very much. Anatoly, we can see two
Ask each of them. Can you hear
Each
me?
of them. Okay, so now I have 4 people here. I see. Yes, yes, I can. Very good. Julie, are you here?
Yes, very well.
Okay, great. But we don't see you. Is it okay?
Yeah, now it's okay. Too much viruses, too many viruses in my computer.
Too many viruses. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. One more question to you, and I guess it will be the last one. Do you agree that people who use social networks a lot are really lonely in their usual life, in their real life? Anatoly, what do you think?
Maybe not for every situation, but it is often true. But we can't say it for everyone. It's different, and many people who I admire just for communication in real life, in virtual, in online communication, and one doesn't accept other.
Okay, I see. I get your point. Thank you, Julie.
Yes, I absolutely agree with Anatoly that it depends on personality, and we can't say in general about that who uses social networks is a lonely person. And I can judge only as my own experience. And well, yeah, I'm a very active user of social networks, and in real life, I'm very sociable too.
So it doesn't mean if we speak about your.
Could you repeat? I didn't hear you. Hello.
Yes, I say. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, very well.
You can't hear me?
No, I hear you.
We can.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, yes, I hear you too. Thank you very much. Kamila, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think? People who use social networks a lot, are they lonely in their real life?
I guess yes. So if you have girlfriend and wife or husband, you haven't time to communicate with because you try spend many time with love with darling with your darling, and people which spend many time a lot of time in social networks. I guess they find find their половинку half
They half.
they have they try to I guess, and that's it.
Okay, I see. I want you to be a kind of, I don't know how to say it, fortune teller, предсказатель. So I want you to tell me how you see the future of communication. Will it be mostly online, so as we do now, and we are moving to that, or you still believe that we will have that old school communication, I mean face-to-face? Julie, what do you think?
I think that we will return to face-to-face communication, and I think that now people try not communicate into social networks, but in real life. And I have a lot of examples among my friends when we decided to delete from social networks for speaking face to face. And when hang out with when I hang out with my friends, we always leave our phones, our different laptops, etc., in our bags, and we spend a lot of time with speaking face to face with each other. And I think that the old school way of speaking, of communication, will come back.
So it will win, right?
I think yes.
Okay, I see. Thank you for your perspective. Anatoly, what about you? What do you think?
I think for business communication, I think it is a trend. Can you hear me?
Anatoly, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
No. Kamila, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Okay, so what do you think will be in future? Yes, we can. So?
Can I tell?
Yes.
Yes. I know what will be. It can be that it's all true. But ближайшее как будет?
Nearest future.
Nearest future. But I guess nearest at least 50, 10, 50 years.
Kamila, we can't hear you. Communication connection is very bad.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. So we have to stop here. I would like to thank you very much for your participation and for your nice opinions and ideas, and for sharing them with me and with all of us. So as usual, I'm waiting for you next Thursday, 8 p.m. Moscow time as usual. So I wish you all the best. I wish you a very nice weekend, and I hope to see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So see you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.